Have you ever met someone at just the right time?
Or heard one sentence that your heart really needed?
Maybe you were tired.
Maybe you felt lost,
Maybe you were standing in front of a new door.
but you were too afraid to open it.
Then a small moment came to you.
A message,
A book.
a song,
A kind person.
a sentence in a cafe.
And something in your heart said,
Oh, maybe this is not just a small accident.
maybe this is a magical moment.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to our Gentle English podcast.
I'm Candy.
And I'm Yang,
This podcast is for English learners.
especially for beginner English learners.
We use simple English,
Short sentences
warm stories.
and gentle ideas for life.
You can listen slowly.
You do not have to understand every word.
Just relax.
Let the English come into your ears,
Like warm light.
like soft music.
Today's topic is synchronicity.
That is a long word.
Yes, it is.
Maybe many listeners are thinking,
Oh no, this word looks difficult.
don't worry,
Candy will make it easy.
I will.
Synchronicity means a special moment.
A special moment?
Yes,
It is when two things happen together.
and they feel connected.
Exactly. They feel connected in your heart.
So it is not just luck,
Maybe it looks like luck.
but it feels deeper.
Yes, it feels like life is quietly speaking to you.
That is beautiful.
For example, you think about an old friend.
And then that friend sends you a message.
Yes.
Or you feel worried about your future.
And then you hear one sentence in a podcast.
And that sentence helps you breathe.
Yes.
Like the sentence was waiting for you.
That is synchronicity.
A small moment, but with a big feeling.
I like that. Today, let's talk about these magical moments.
And how they can help us live with hope.
Yes,
Let's begin with a story.
I'm ready.
There was a woman named Anna.
Anna.
Anna was kind.
But she was very tired.
She worked hard every day.
She helped many people.
She smiled in front of others.
But at night, she cried alone.
That sounds painful.
Yes. She had a quiet dream in her heart.
What was her dream?
When she was young, she wanted to teach.
She wanted to be a teacher?
Yes.
She loved books.
She loved words.
She loved helping people learn.
But she did not become a teacher?
No.
Life became busy.
Family.
Work.
Money.
Fear.
And time passed.
Yes.
Year after year, her dream became quiet.
Like a small bird in a closed room.
That is a beautiful image.
But also sad.
Yes,
Anna thought, maybe it is too late.
many people think that.
She thought, maybe I am too old.
That thought can hurt.
Yes. She thought, maybe I cannot begin again.
That is a heavy sentence.
Very heavy.
Then, one morning, Anna received a letter.
A letter?
Yes.
It was from her old school.
What did it say?
It said, would you like to come back and teach one class?
Oh,
Anna held the letter in her hands.
what did she feel?
She felt two things.
Hope
Yes,
and fear?
that is very real.
Her heart became warm.
But her hands were cold.
Exactly.
She read the letter again
And again?
and again.
The words were simple.
But they opened something inside her,
Yes.
like a door.
Like a small door.
Did she answer the letter?
Not yet.
Why not?
Because fear spoke loudly.
What did fear say?
Fear said,
You are not ready.
fear said,
You will fail.
that is painful. Fear said,
Other people are better than you.
very common.
Yes.
So Anna put the letter in her bag.
And went outside?
Yes,
That afternoon it began to rain.
a rainy day.
The sky was gray.
The streets were quiet.
People walked quickly with umbrellas.
Anna walked slowly.
Yes,
She walked into a small cafe.
I can see it.
The window was wet with rain.
Small drops moved down the glass.
Inside the cafe, it was warm,
There was soft light.
and the smell of tea.
A peaceful place.
Yes.
Anna sat by the window.
She took out the letter.
Yes.
She read it again.
Her hands were shaking?
Yes.
Her hands were shaking.
She was afraid.
Very afraid.
At the next table, an old woman was talking to a young girl.
Could Anna hear them?
Only a little.
What did the old woman say?
She said,
Sometimes the door opens only once.
"Oh."
Anna stopped breathing for a moment.
That sentence was for her.
It felt that way.
Then the old woman said,
If your heart becomes warm, walk through the door.
"That is beautiful."
Anna looked at the letter.
The letter was like a door.
Yes,
A small door.
but an important door.
Anna wanted to cry.
Because she was scared?
Yes.
And because she felt hope.
Hope can make us cry, too.
Exactly.
Then something strange happened.
What happened?
The cafe owner came to her table.
Yes?
He gave her a small cup of tea.
Did she order it?
No.
He smiled and said, This is a new tea. The name is New Beginning.
No way. Yes.
New Beginning.
Anna looked at the cup.
Then she looked at the letter.
Yes. The letter said, "Come back and teach."
The old woman said, Walk through the door.
And the tea was called New Beginning.
3 small things.
3 small lights.
All in one day.
Anna felt something in her heart.
What did she feel?
She felt life saying, "You are not finished."
That is powerful.
She felt life saying, "You can begin again."
I think many listeners need that sentence.
Me too.
You can begin again.
You can begin again.
Anna drank the tea slowly.
Was it good?
Yes,
It was warm and sweet.
like a gentle yes.
Exactly.
A gentle yes.
That is lovely.
When Anna left the cafe, the rain had stopped.
The sky was changing.
Yes,
There was a thin line of gold in the sky.
like the day was opening.
Exactly.
At home, Anna sat at her desk.
Was she still afraid?
Yes,
But fear was not the only feeling now.
there was hope too.
Yes.
She took a pen.
And wrote an answer?
Yes,
Her hand was still shaking.
but she wrote.
She wrote,
Yes, I would like to try.
"That is such a small sentence."
But it changed her life.
What happened after that?
Anna started teaching once a week.
Only once a week?
Yes,
She did not change everything at once?
that is good.
She began slowly.
And gently.
At first, she was nervous.
Of course.
Her voice was small.
But the students listened.
One day, a quiet student stayed after class.
What did the students say?
The student said,
Your class makes me feel safe.
"Oh."
Anna remembered the cafe,
The letter,
the old woman,
the tea,
the golden sky.
all the small lights.
Yes.
And Anna finally understood.
What did she understand?
She did not need to be young.
She did not need to be perfect.
She did not need to be fearless.
Fearless means having no fear.
Yes.
But she did not need that.
She only needed to take one step.
Exactly.
One step with a warm heart.
That is synchronicity.
Yes.
Not loud magic.
Quiet magic.
Not a big miracle.
A small, meaningful moment.
Yes.
A moment that says,
Look here.
"Listen,
This way.
this may be your door."
Beautiful.
Candy, this story feels very real,
I think many people stand in front of a door.
but they are afraid to open it.
Yes,
They think,
I am too late.
or,
I am not good enough.
or,
I cannot start again.
but maybe life sends small signs.
Not to force us,
No.
to gently invite us.
Yes.
Synchronicity is like a small lamp near the door.
It doesn't push you,
It only shines.
and you can choose.
Yes,
You can take one small step.
one small step may change the story.
Exactly.
Candy, can we talk about the word synchronicity again?
Of course.
It is still a little difficult.
Yes.
Let's make it very simple.
Good.
Synchronicity means a meaningful coincidence.
Coincidence is also difficult.
True.
A coincidence means two things happen at the same time.
By chance?
Yes.
By chance.
So, a meaningful coincidence means two things happen by chance, but they feel important.
Perfect.
That is synchronicity.
For Anna, the letter, the old woman, and the tea happened on the same day.
Yes.
Maybe it was a chance,
Maybe.
but in her heart, it felt meaningful.
Exactly.
It helped her take one step.
Yes.
That is the important point.
Synchronicity does not control us.
No,
It does not say,
you must do this.
right,
It only says,
please notice this.
please notice this.
Maybe this matters.
Maybe this is your next step.
Yes.
I like that.
Carl Jung was a famous thinker.
Young.
Yes.
He studied the human mind.
Does the mind mean our thoughts and feelings?
Yes.
Our thoughts, feelings, dreams, and deep heart?
Deep heart.
Jung used the word synchronicity.
What did he mean?
He meant a special moment.
A moment that is not planned,
Yes.
but it feels connected to your inner life.
Inner life means the life inside us.
Yes.
Our feelings,
Our dreams,
our questions.
our hopes.
Exactly.
Jung thought these moments could help us see something.
See something in ourselves.
Yes.
Maybe a wish,
Maybe a fear.
maybe a new path.
A new path.
But we should keep it simple.
Good idea.
Synchronicity is when life gives you a small mirror.
A small mirror?
Yes.
It shows you something in your heart.
For Anna, the mirror showed her dream.
Yes,
Her dream to teach.
exactly.
She had almost forgotten it,
But it was still there.
like a small light under a blanket.
Beautiful.
And the magical moments helped her see it again.
That is gentle.
Yes.
And it can happen in daily life.
Can you give simple examples?
Of course.
You think about an old friend.
And then the friend sends you a message.
You feel lonely.
And then someone smiles at you.
You feel tired of studying English.
And then you understand one easy sentence.
You wonder if you should start something new.
And then you see the words,
Begin again.
yes,
Small things.
but they touch the heart.
That is the point.
Candy, as a science teacher, I usually look for reasons.
Yes.
In science, we ask,
Why did this happen?
that is important.
But today's story is different.
Yes,
It asks, what does this mean to me?
exactly. Science asks why.
Meaning asks what it teaches us.
Both are important.
Very important.
Science helps us understand the world.
And meaning helps us live in the world.
Yes.
That sentence is beautiful.
Thank you.
Science helps us understand the world.
Meaning helps us live in the world.
I want to remember that.
Me too.
And for English learners, this is also important.
How?
Many learners wait for perfect English.
They think,
When I become fluent, I will speak.
yes,
But that day feels far away,
very far.
so they do not speak now.
Right.
But maybe one simple sentence is a door.
One simple sentence?
Yes,
For example,
I would like to try.
that is Anna's sentence.
Yes,
It's easy.
but powerful.
I would like to try.
Exactly.
Listeners, you can say this too.
I would like to try.
Again,
I would like to try.
once more.
I would like to try.
Beautiful.
That sentence is useful
Very useful.
for English,
For life.
for new doors.
Yes.
Sometimes English can become your small door.
That is true.
You listen to simple English,
You understand a little,
you feel happy,
then you listen again.
and your world becomes a little wider.
English opens a window.
Yes,
A window to people.
a window to stories,
A window to books.
a window to your future.
That is hopeful.
Yes.
Let's return to Anna.
Okay,
After she started teaching, she changed slowly.
not suddenly,
No,
slowly.
like morning light.
Yes.
At first, she taught with a small voice.
But then,
Her voice became warmer.
her smile became real,
Her students felt safe.
and Anna felt alive.
Yes,
One evening, she opened her old notebook.
from when she was young.
Yes.
Inside, she found a sentence.
What did it say?
It said,
One day I want to teach with kindness.
"Oh,
She had written it many years before.
that is another small light."
Yes,
Anna cried again.
but not only from sadness.
No.
This time she cried because she felt found.
Felt found?
Yes,
Like her old dream had found her again.
that is very moving.
She whispered.
I came back.
To her dream?
Yes,
To herself.
that is the real story.
Yes.
Synchronicity is not only about strange events.
It is about coming back to yourself.
Exactly.
Sometimes life is very noisy.
Yes.
We forget our own voice.
We forget our dream,
We forget what makes us warm.
but a small moment can remind us.
A sentence,
A cup of tea,
a letter,
a student's words.
a golden sky,
Yes,
small lights.
small lights.
Candy, what can listeners do today?
Very good question.
First, do not force magical moments.
Force means push too hard?
Yes,
Do not push too hard.
do not search all day for signs.
Right.
That can make you tired.
Then what should we do?
Just notice.
Notice.
Notice what touches your heart.
What touches your heart?
Yes.
At the end of the day, ask one question.
What question?
What touched my heart today?
That is a good question.
Not what was perfect today.
Because most days are not perfect.
Right. Ask what touched my heart today.
Maybe a kind message.
Maybe a student's smile.
Maybe a warm drink.
Maybe a little English.
Maybe this podcast.
I hope so.
Me too. Then write one simple sentence.
In English?
Yes, if you can.
For example,
Today I felt a small hope.
that is lovely.
Or I found a small light.
I like that one.
Or
I can begin again.
that is powerful,
Yes. Very simple.
but very deep.
Exactly.
Simple English can carry deep feelings.
Yes, it can.
That's good news for learners.
Very good news.
You do not need difficult English to say something beautiful.
You can use simple words.
And speak from the heart.
That is enough.
Yes.
Before we close, I want to ask you a question.
A question for the listeners.
Have you had a small magical moment recently?
Maybe someone said a sentence you needed.
Maybe a book came to you at the right time.
Maybe you heard a song.
Maybe you saw a small flower.
Maybe you received a message.
Maybe you understood a little English today.
That is also a magical moment.
Yes.
Tonight, please ask yourself,
What touched my heart today?
and if you can, write one simple English sentence.
For example,
Today, I found a small light.
or,
I can begin again.
or,
I would like to try.
simple
Warm.
and strong.
Yes.
Remember, your life does not have to change in one day,
Anna's life did not change in one day.
but one day can open a door.
One sentence can touch your heart.
One cup of tea can feel like a message.
One small yes can begin a new story.
Exactly.
And maybe today, this podcast is one small light for you.
I hope so.
Thank you for listening today.
Thank you for spending this quiet time with us.
If this episode helped you feel calm
Hopeful,
or closer to English,
please subscribe to this channel.
let's learn English together,
Slowly
gently.
and with joy.
In the next episode, we will bring you another gentle story
A story for your English.
and for your heart.
Please don't miss the next episode.
Take care of your heart.
Enjoy your English journey.
And remember,
You can begin again.
see you again soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.